Greetings and welcome to the Rose Bush. My name is Rose. Thank you so much for joining me today. And I also want to take the time to express my gratitude for every single one of you for being here and engaging with me. My channel wouldn't be where it is right now without you. And this is also the last video of me in my giraffe onesie. I know, it's tragic. But maybe I'll wear it again on lives or something. What we are doing today is we are rounding out our money game adventure. That's right, folks. We are rounding out our money game adventure with Red, and it's gonna be money game part 3. Okay, part 3. So let's go ahead and get into it. If you're new here, thank you so much for joining my bush. I hope you stick around. I don't know why I'm whispering, but if you like it, let me know down in the comments, and I'll keep doing it. Okay, let's do this. Full transparency here, I'm gonna restart it. I've listened to this song plenty of times, so I understand the song. It's quite tragic. And then to like it all just round. Now that I've listened to Money Games Part 1 and 2, it all comes to a huge, incredible conclusion, and all to this like incredible explosion of the money game, and it's all very tragic. I mean, this is the analysis already, but this I've not seen the video, so I'm excited to see the video. So you're not really gonna get much analysis here because yeah, the song speaks for itself, really. So let's just get into it. Let's enjoy this video. That's all one shot. Awesome. Okay, we got to call back to the first video, right? Oh. It's also kind of like Man in the Iron Mask-y. Like it's specifically like this scene where he's just like seeing himself for the first time ever in his whole life. Fresh suit, Red.
Tell you a story about a boy named Jimmy. 1 year old and his first words were mine, mine, gimme. 2 years old he was walking, 3 years old walking quickly. 4 years old he was running round the pavements of his city. 5 years old and his daddy told him, listen here son, you gotta learn to be a man. A man, he works for what he wants. 6 years old and he's reading, writing, top of the bunch. And when he's 7, his progression made him student number 1. 8 years old and he's praised for unusual grades. 9, his parents paid for private school to nurture the flame. 10, 11, 12, 13, he ascends and ascends. His daddy tells him, son, money is the means to all ends. 14, solving complex mathematical equations. At 15, IQ 150, still elevating. 16, he develops complex software code that detects weaknesses in cybersecurity protocols. 17, and he sells his vision, keeping the share. Not yet an adult, but he's practically a millionaire. 18, and his daddy tells him, now you're a man. This world don't give a damn about you, so take all that you can. 19, he turns a profit, stocks and shares, invest in product. 20, double down deposits. 21, his income rockets. 22, he learns that truth is just an obstacle to wealth. If you manipulate the data, then a lie will sell itself. 23, a life of luxury, crystal and cocaine. 24, he makes the Forbes list, they're applauding his name. 25, and his daddy tells him, listen here son, while you're sitting in that palace, that don't mean that you won. 26, a business shift, he switches business to arms. He's 27, dealing nuclear and shells in Iran. 28, inside the Senate, money bought him a seat. He's 29, a role of counsel in the president's suite. Now he's 30, his daddy says you're losing the race. You're just a servant to the king, not even in second place. 31, a big maneuver for his daddy's approval, moving imports over borders from the exports out of Cuba. 32, moving grams, growing kilos to tons. He's 33, filling warehouses with powder and guns. 34, turf war with nobody to stop it. Blind eye from the po-po inside of his pocket.
Got him on staff.
35, he gets the call. I'm sorry son, but it's your father. Had a heart attack, I'm sorry, he's gone. 36, getting pissed off, abusing his product. 37, eyes glazed, disposition demonic. 38, with a prostitute, a moment of passion, heating up a silver spoon and then chasing the dragon. 39, getting reckless and hungry for power. Daddy's words are still driving him to kill and devour. Makes a move against the cartel, but the strategy's flawed. They retaliate and leave him in a hospital ward. A bullet buried in his vertebra and one in his leg. The doctor sighs and says, I don't think you'll be walking again. Fuck.
Chasing that money game. It's tragic. This is absolutely incredible. This video is so good. Get this man a TV show.
Let me tell you a story about a boy named Jimmy. He was 40 and he cursed the words, mine, mine, gimme. 41, he wasn't walking. 42, not walking quickly. 43, never running round the pavements of his city. 44, inside a palace with a mountain of gold. But those riches turn to rubble and perspective evolves. Weighing heavy on his conscience is the value of gold. Lamborghini for a life, trading money for souls. Jimmy followed the code inside the land of the free. Put your hand inside the cookie jar, take more than you need. And his example is exaggerated versions of me. And it's a version of him, and it's a version of she, and it's a version of you. There's no escaping the blame. The way we live is parasitic. Fuck the money and fame. Cut the music. This isn't entertainment. This is real life. The way we live is lunacy. Community, it declines. Hyperpolarized, always fighting, then we divide. Truth is less important than the money that we designed. Money's an invention. Politics from our invention. They all come from people's ideas. Did I mention? Border's an invention. Law and order fuel the tension. It leads to people killing each other. My solution? everything is subject to change. We could build utopias if individuals were taught to use their brains. But if we teach kids in schools to always be sheep and put themselves before the herd if there's more money for me, then there's no future I see where the humans survive with parasites inside a petri dish with cannibal minds. Mold will grow upon the surface then consumes till it dies. And our fate could be the same without this story to the wise. Jimmy comes home out of the rain, soaking wet upon a wheelchair, drinking again. He is everything he wants, he is fortune and fame. He's a fortunate fool with an unfortunate fate. With a 45 caliber aimed at his brain. 45 a fitting number cause his age is the same. Here's the words of his father, it's such a damn shame. Then he presses on the trigger of a money game.
Holy moly. Holy moly. Holy moly, moly, moly. Okay, so that was really freaking intense. First of all, the incredible cinematic masterpiece that video is. First of all, incredible. Seriously. Holy cow. Okay, there's a cow around. It's holy. Okay. Really good. Incredible. And just the story of Jimmy in general is just so tragic because it's all too real. Especially here in the States. I mean, that's the only thing I have to go off of. I can only give my perspective as someone who lives in the States. Let me know down in the comments your perspectives and how this, the story of Jimmy makes you feel with regard to your economy and your government and just this whole money game and this chase, really, and just the capitalistic nature of the world and how bad it's become. Like I said in the previous video, if there's money to be made, if something is, something can be exploited, it will be. Just like people. It will be, and it is all very tragic, because, like, from a mental health standpoint, we see that Jimmy could never get that approval from his father that he so seeks, because it didn't matter. Every little thing that he did, he went, and everything his father did, he went and just surpassed it, but it was just never enough. And that's because nothing would ever be enough for his dad, because that is his dad's problem. His dad pushed his own insecurities and flaws and mindsets onto Jimmy, and then it ultimately led to him continuing to try and just get more and more and more, to the point where he was left with nothing, a shell of a human being. And everything just kind of like goes full circle with like she sells seashells by the seashore. It's all very sickening, truly. And does it even matter? Truly. I mean, I laugh, but like, yeah, I sit here and I have moments of perspective where I'm freaking out about finances or freaking out about bills, freaking out about something, and then it's like a freaking asteroid could come and just blow us all up. Mother Nature's taking her land back. It just, does it even matter? No, it simply doesn't. But what does matter is you, and how you feel and how you impact other people. That's really what matters. And just know that you're important and that you're loved and that people would miss you. They would. And with that, thank you so much for joining me on my rent hole of the money game. The next time you see me, like I said, I will be in different clothes. So thank you so much for joining me today. I'm grateful for your time. I really hope you stick around and engage with me and let me know down in the comments, like I said, how the story of Jimmy made you feel, or how it relates to you, or how the money game in general relates to you and how it's impacted you. So let me know. Thanks so much. My name is Rose, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.